right, everybody. My next guest tonight is the news anchor for the Today Show, which can be seen each weekday morning right here on NBC. Please welcome Ann Curry.
Hey, it's great to be here, but I have one thing to say to you.
Yes.
Have you ever tried yoga?
Oh.
Because, you know, I mean, a little deep breathing for you, I think, would be a good idea.
I'll do it with you anytime.
Okay.
I think in Tom's condition, he shouldn't be doing any deep stretching or
That's true.
wait till things calm down a little bit. Yeah. We all heard about the third testicle, yeah. Now, he's bringing that up now. You heard about that, Ed? Did you hear? Because it's true. Now, you're just back from Baghdad.
That's right.
A lot of people talk about Baghdad, but I don't know many people that have been going there recently. How was the trip?
Well, it was intense. I didn't get to interview Saddam Hussein,
Right.
but I have to say there's one thing I think most people don't realize. You know, it's very creepy to be an American journalist in Baghdad. You go to the Al Rashid Hotel, which is that famous hotel, and everybody tells you, who's a journalist, tells you, you know what? You're not alone when you think you're alone in your hotel room. That actually there are cameras in the hotel room. So you're going into the hotel room and you're thinking, wait a minute, is that true? And you're looking at the TV set and actually there's a light on even when the TV's off. And the mirror's like this thick.
So they're monitoring the American
Allegedly.
journalists?
I mean, everybody says it is true. You hear electronic noises above your head. It's really bizarre. So I got really good at showering in the dark.
Oh.
I mean, you know, what do you do? And also, I mean,
Well, then they're not perverts, maybe.
well, I don't know. I mean,
the government is monitoring you. They're not like, Ann Curry's taking a shower, let's go. Actually, maybe they are. What am I talking about? That's exactly what they'd be doing.
It was really weird. I mean, nobody told me that until I was on my way, and I thought, that is just one creepy thing.
Yeah.
Right?
It seems very strange. Well, also, wouldn't there be just a lot of animosity from the people in the streets towards Americans, you know, when we're contemplating this invasion?
Yeah, I mean, people were actually very good to me. What they said there was they love Americans, they don't like our government, and they specifically don't like our president. But, but yeah, I think there was tension.
I think if I was there, I would, you know, probably try and pass as, you know, being like from Ireland or something. How are you? Hey.
I couldn't do that, Conan.
You could do that, yeah. Now, Matt Lauer, I want to talk about Matt Lauer for a second before we go any further. Because I've gotten to know some of your gang a little bit over the years. I've been on the Today Show. I hang out there. They massage me. And Matt, he always seems like a real straight arrow. He just seems like a real, you know, nice guy, but just straight shooter. And then I understand he likes practical jokes. He's not afraid to do it.
You have no idea. In fact, recently I got a bouquet of flowers. It was one of those weird bouquets of flowers where you get like this 1-800 number. They don't say, you know, there isn't a note. It's a 1-800 number. So you're supposed to call the number. So I sort of mentioned it to all the assistants in this area. You know, my office is here, Matt's office is here. And I said, look, you guys, this is so weird. I'm supposed to call this number for the card, the information for who sent the flowers. And so, you know, I said, why don't we call the number? Why don't we call the number? So we're all sitting there, and they call the number, and the person on the other end of the line says, hello. And I said, hello. I just wanted to say thank you for the flowers. It was really nice of you to send the flowers. And the person on the other end of the line said, well, you're so welcome. I just so love watching you on television, and I just wanted to give you the flowers. I said, well, thanks so much. And by the way, I really like Asian women. I like them. I like Asian women. And you know, you're a nice-looking Asian woman. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh my God. And all the women were thinking, oh, this is so disgusting, until I hear this giggle in the back, and it's Matt.
That's so weird, because Matt sent me flowers, too. And then said he likes Asian women. I was like, what are you talking about? What an odd way to use his time, but as long as he's happy. Now, you are half Japanese, which we've learned tonight is different from being Chinese, by the way. So that you could, yeah.
That's right, that's right.
He's new on the planet. He hasn't been here. In his world, they're anatomically different. They don't know. Do you ever visit? You still have family in Japan, is that right?
My mother's sister is there, and also the Today Show sent me back to do a roots piece, and which basically I went back to where my mother was born and all this, and the interpreter on the way out said, you know, your cousin really likes being hugged by you. And I said, well, why wouldn't he? I mean, of course he would like being hugged by me. He said, well, you don't understand. in Japan, you only hug somebody when you're having sex with them. And I said, you're kidding me. So basically, I was thinking about, I mean, I'm a hugger, and I wasn't even thinking about that.
So you were hugging everybody?
Everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, I was hugging, and I had no idea that I was sending this message. That, I mean, you
So they just think you're like the most forward, you know, woman on the planet.
You don't hug there.
Because I hug a lot, too. I hug the crowd before. I'm a hugger. And seriously, I hug people a lot. I'm just a very physical, manly man who hugs. So I shouldn't, but you shouldn't do that if you go to Japan, is what you're saying.
Well, not unless you really want to get happy real fast. With a bunch of chicks.
There you go.
So there you go.
I noticed you've grown your hair quite long since the last time I saw you.
That's right. The last time we talked about how my mom used to say, you know, Anna, my mom was from Japan, as you know, and she's a very thick accent, had a very thick accent, and she said, Anna, your hair too short, look like a boy. You should grow hair because you don't look sexy nothing, all right? So, but when she a couple of years ago, she actually passed, and you know, and I'm fine about it. It's been a couple of years. But the weirdest thing is I couldn't cut my hair. And it just started growing like a weed, and it started growing and growing. It got really huge and long, and then everybody started saying, you know, Ann, you look kind of good. I kind of like your hair long. And I thought, oh my God, that woman's gone, and she's still right.
She's right.
She was good. It looks
Always.
really sexy.
Right.
Yeah, it looks much better. Moms know best.
Apparently so.
Yeah, my mom hates my hair. Today, of course, I have to plug when the Today Show's on, but it's on every weekday morning from 7 to 10 on NBC. You really have to try watching that show sometime. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
Ann Curry, everybody. Thank you. We'll be right back with The Coral. They're good. Stick around.